Okay. Generator mount for 3/4 ton Ford van. $20,000 generator or something like that. First of all, here's the frame rails to your van cross section here. 6" by 2.5" and a 1/2" round over on the outer edge right here, which is extruded to a set of frame rails here. 42" from outside to outside. And okay, here's the design of one of the brackets that I've made for it, for this generator. 2" by 4" tubular steel, 1/4" radius on the outside corner right there, edge corner, what have you. And the flats that act as sort of rather large mounting tabs or uprights. We'll call them uprights. Okay. 4" by 1/2" thick, 11 inches long, a 1/2" hole here, and a 1/2" hole here. And weld an upright on each end of the cross member, and there's what it is, one of the mounting brackets. Okay. Now what I've done is figured out a couple of arrangements here according to our new idea about mounting it in a transverse fashion. So this would be with the cross members aligned to the outer edges of the generator footprint. And this is the one that has them aligned according to where the original bolt holes are. Here is the basic generator footprint with the bolt holes at, let's see, 8" coming from this direction, and let's see here, I think this is a 2 1/8", if I remember correctly, and so is this from the edge. This one is offset a little because the radiator is right here, and let's see, this one is 7" from this edge right here. So according to the basic idea, this would be how these were mounted, like this, with the edges on there and no cross members. But then we wanted cross members, and so, and also this one here is lined according to where the bolt holes are, so it would just bolt right in, except it would still need a little tab coming off right here. Alright, here's the representation with welding on cross members. My feeling is that that's going to put an awful lot of stress in a local area right there. You know, with these, and could have gussets and stuff, but I kind of feel like it's a lot, and I feel like that the frame that is going to be bolted onto the truck frame shouldn't have more rigidity than the frame of the truck itself. I'd like to weld, well, not weld too much because of the possibility of having warpage, which then has to be controlled. It would be better, I think, to have a little bit of flexibility so it can move with the truck frame as the van frame flexes and moves as it's as you're driving along, especially over rough roads and terrain like that. But anyway, here's one part with it, with the cross members welded in place to align with the bolt holes at the bottom of the generator. But here's what I'm really thinking right here. I could make braces that are made out of 2 1/4 inch by 2 1/4 inch angle at a 1/4 inch thickness, and cut out around here and down, and they fit to each cross member of the frame, each bracket, and they bolt in place. That way it'll still have the strength, have plenty of strength, but have enough flexibility still so that it is able to flex a little when the van frame flexes in the course of driving along. What I decided to do is turn this thing around, though, so it can be according to the way the van is pointed in this model, which is you're looking back from the front of the van at this generator right now. And I decided to add a little stuff according to what it is, just to keep it straight in my mind anyway. And there's the basic idea behind it. And but these are able to be let's see, there we go. They're able to be just added along, basically, wherever they need to be. So in other words, each of these kind of can slide along the cross members here on this according to where they need to be, and then be bolted in place. So here's the new iteration right here. You're looking at this from the back of the van, and here's the idea. And in solid there. Now, one of the reasons why, oh yeah, and see how the thing is offset. As far as I recall, the generator is over here. So with the center of gravity sort of being what it is, I figured having it offset would bring it more so that the center of gravity was directly over the center of the axle. And the reason why it's so high up is because, well, I figured that it would be better to have a little space underneath there, not only for whatever flex takes place under any extreme conditions, but also it would be good to have a little space for if you want to have, say, put lumber in there or conduit or tubing or something like that. It would be a lot easier to be able to slide it in underneath along the floor rather than having to pile it up over the top. So, that seems like a pretty good design to me. So anyway, there it is, and hope you like it. All right.